Ian and Mark in the studio with you as normal on a Tuesday night, but we've got somebody different in here on our third microphone. Johnny Ray is preparing, our normal Tuesday night co-host, Johnny Ray is preparing for a play. He's going to be in The Importance of Being Earnest, and I think they're gearing up to put that show on. So.
He's earnestly pursuing that.
And I believe he is in the title role, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that Ernest?
I presume. But nonetheless. So, Josie Wells, welcome to Free Talk Live.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so you are also known affectionately as The Outlaw.
Yes,
Josie
I am.
Wells.
Yes, I am.
And were you born with that name, or did you choose it for yourself? Because it's also the same name as a Clint Eastwood film, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Josie is my real first name, and I got the nickname The Outlaw when I was about 10.
From your dad?
No, from my softball coach, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he called me that, and Josie Wells stuck for quite some
That's
time.
great.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
So you're an activist. You love freedom. You moved to New Hampshire from Philadelphia not too long ago.
Yeah, about 3 months ago now, I guess.
What was it that, I guess, because we talk a lot about the Free State Project on Free Talk Live, and to some extent Free Talk Live is a talk show in that it's open phones and we'll take calls from anybody about anything, but it's also kind of like a reality show in that we feature not just Ian and Mark every night, but also different people on our third microphone. Your roommate, Chris Cantwell, is going to be on tomorrow night, as a matter of fact. So we kind of featured different personalities in New Hampshire, some of the activist personalities here, and many of the people involved in the show are actually out in the streets doing activism. You and I, for instance, have gone out and done Cop Block in the college neighborhood a couple times thus far. And so, kind of like to focus on some of the things that you're into. So what was it that brought you to New Hampshire?
Well, actually, it's I move often. I like to move around. I like to be mobile. And I had talked to Ademo and Kate and Pete and all of them a couple of months ago, and I said, Ademo, when they first moved in April, they asked if I would like to move in, and I said, I just moved into this cabin in the woods, so I think I'm going to try that for a while. And then a couple months later, I said, now it's time to move on to the next place. And I asked them, and they still had a room open, so I moved there, and I stayed there for a couple months.
Did I hear it's true that you've moved something like 15 times in as many years?
Like 10 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's got to be tough. Like, for me, that's not something I'm interested in. I like to just stay in one place. I don't even like to go, like Mark's going to this trip tomorrow to, Vegas for some sort of direct-to-consumer convention or something
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Is that where they sell, like, the as-seen-on-TV stuff? I mean,
Well, they don't sell it there. They promote it there so that, but, that's their annual convention, and it's good stuff.
So it is the as-seen-on-TV convention?
A lot, yeah.
Sounds so cool.
Do you get to see the pitchman there, too? Like, the
pitchmen are great.
ShamWow guy?
Yeah, he was there the last time. He's really tall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And
isn't he also the slap chop guy?
He is the slap chop guy, right.
That's awesome.
You'll love my nuts.
That's him.
That's great.
So yeah, I mean, I don't even like to leave where I currently am, but you're sort of a floater. So to
Yeah,
speak?
I am. My mother's actually called me her butterfly since I was about 14, because I would just kind of go and do my own thing and come back.
I have to say, I'm glad you're here because it's been
Thanks.
great having you in Keene thus far, and hopefully you'll stick around for a little while.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I plan to be here for a while.
Okay. Cool.
So I like it. Yeah. So it's been a good time. I'm bracing myself for the winter. Everyone keeps telling me I'm not ready for the winters, but.
What now? So you're from Philadelphia?
Yeah, and they're not.
They have snow there, right?
Right. I don't know why everyone keeps warning me about how bad it's going to be.
I'd say it's a zone or two below New Hampshire.
It's probably a little warmer there.
But, I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal, honestly.
Yeah.
The cold weather is made to be such a big deal. But if you're a city dweller...
And you are in the city here in Keene.
And by city dweller, I don't even mean a large city dweller. But if you're a city dweller, you don't deal with it that much, especially if you have a garage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like you're going out and you go from the heated house, you run out to the car, maybe the car's been sitting in a heated garage, or you turn the heat on in the car. You then drive to work. You run through the cold parking lot into the heated work. Then you stay at the heated work until you do the opposite. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.